What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. And this video is my coverage of the Xbox conference from E3 that just happened not too long ago. And I'm just going to go over this and tell you everything I'm excited for. And I got some notes here, so bear with me. Stay tuned for the video and check it out. Welcome back, guys. I guess you want to watch my coverage of E3. So here we go. I got some notes here, so bear with me. I'm just going to go in order of everything I'm excited for. And it pretty much did go in order of how the actual conference went, but I skipped over a lot of things, because this is pretty much everything I'm excited for. Everything else I really don't care for. So, like I said, bear with me. Let's dive right in. And Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is one I'm super excited for, because I haven't played a good Star Wars game in a while since, well, that had a good story. Battlefront, not so good. What, the new ones with E3, not so good. The last ones I played that had some good story was Force Unleashed, I believe it's called, 1 and 2. That one was pretty good, and I enjoyed the story with that. And that's the last time I played like as a OP Jedi and just tearing shit up. And then next, I'm going to Cyberpunk 2077. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me go back, because the release date for Star Wars is 11/15/19, which is November 15th of this year. So go ahead and put your pre-orders in now. And this is not a sponsored video. Just saying, if you guys want it, put your pre-orders in or whatever. But okay, back to Cyberpunk 2077. I can't wait for this one. I've been looking into this game for a while now. I gotta say, it's not a lot of games I'm excited for, but this one I am. I am very excited for this game. It looks very interesting story. It looks really good. We actually got to see some gameplay this time, and I can't wait. And then next thing, and the funny thing is, when they were talking about this game, the next thing at the end of the trailer that they were showing, you see kind of Reed's in the game. You see his face and stuff. I'm gonna put a clip up in a minute so you can see that. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. And then they had Colin Reed's come out to the stage, which is pretty awesome. He's such a down-to-earth guy. He does so much for charity and so much for work. I'm super excited. I'm surprised he had time to even do this. So we actually get John Wick in the game. Well, not really, but we get Keanu Reeves in the game. So I'm super excited for that. And that date is 4/16/2020 of next year. And then they go into the Game Pass for PC. So finally, I've been waiting for a Game Pass to drop on PC for a while now, because I've been watching it. And starting today of the actual conference, you can start your trial, I think it's a month, for $1. So you go on right now, pay $1 to start, I believe it's a month, and then go ahead and they got some good games on there. If you do have Game Pass for Xbox already, if you've been waiting for it to come on PC, now it is. Like I said, you can get it. Starting up with $1 right now. So let's skip that. And then after that, like I said, I got some notes. Bear with me. After that, we're going to the Dragon Ball Project Z, which is something else I'm really excited for, because I'm a huge Dragon Ball Z fan, a huge Dragon Ball Super fan. Some people don't like Dragon Ball Super, but we're not talking about that. They showed some gameplay. It looks great. It looks amazing. It's not like Jump Force, which they try to make it super realistic. This one just seems like it's they stuck to the actual style of the anime. So I'm super excited for that, and it's going to be an action RPG. It looks like they're going to have like the story, growing up, like most Dragon Ball Z games that have the story in there. Starting off with the Saiyan Saga and so on and so forth. But it looks like it's going to do that, and you're going to have your own upgrade system, stuff like that, I think that's how it's going. They didn't really go too much into it. They just pretty much showed the trailer. I'm just going by what I've seen. I really haven't read up on about it yet, but that also has a release date of early 2020. So I probably will say maybe February, March, maybe April, around there. Don't quote me on it, because it's not facts yet, but early 2020. So we look forward to it, and I'm definitely looking forward to it. Also, there's an interesting game that they did show a clip of which is a trailer. It's called 12 Minutes. Looks very interesting. It looks like some kind of loop game, like a traveling loop. Because I guess it starts off with a guy talk to his wife, and she, gives him this present, or shows him this present, asks him, guess what's in the box? And he goes and like, hey, we already been through this. And she was like, yo, what you talking about? He's like, this already happened. Some guy about to knock on the door or something like that. And then she's just freaking out. And the next thing you know, some guy do knock on the door. And, I mean, there's more that happened, but I'm just trying to skim through it. Some guy do knock on the door, and then him and the guy get into a scuffle, and then it just starts over. So you're like trapped in a loop of constantly going through, I guess, your wife getting killed and something like that. They didn't really go in too much into it, but that's pretty much what it is. It looks very interesting. I like it. It's a top scout style game where it looks at the characters from the top angle, if you understand what I'm saying. But like I said, if you look into it, take a look at it. Looks interesting to me. That's another one I can't wait for. They didn't drop a release date on it, so I can't tell you that. And then they went into the Xbox Elite Controller Series 2. Nothing too much different. They have some other like upgraded features, like you can change the trigger reaction a little bit quicker than the other one. It looks pretty much the same. It looks like they also have a feature where you can, I guess, put like a key sort of thing into your one of your analog slots and like turn it like you're starting up an engine. That's the impression I got. I don't know, but they did show stuff with that, and I watched this whole entire thing on Twitch, and also have clips from my Twitch stream. And my Twitch stream is going to be in a link below if you guys want to go and check the whole conference out. Or you can go somewhere else and watch the whole conference. It don't really matter to me. But anyway, next to it, like I said, they showed the Elite controller. Then Dying Light 2, which a game I've been waiting for. I love the first Dying Light. I love the way it ended. The story was great. And they showed a trailer of that. Looks amazing. Graphics look on point. And they also have a release date for that, which is spring of 2020. So that can be any time in the spring of 2020. And most likely they probably have a date sooner. Maybe. I don't know. Hopefully we get an actual date. The same thing with the Dragon Ball. I hope we get an actual date when they get closer. Most likely they will. But Dying Light 2 looks great, and I can't wait for it. Then we get to the end of the conference, which is the bombshell of what they've been talking about. And a lot of rumors and everything about their new console. So their new console, it's called Project Scarlet. Sorry. And I'm gonna play a clip. This video is gonna be kind of long. I'm sorry. I'm gonna play a clip of them talking about it, and then we're gonna get touch back on after I'm done.
So let's talk about our next console.
Get into the next console, please.
The console is vital and central to our experience. We heard you. A console should be designed and built and optimized for one thing and one thing only: gaming. So the same team that created the world's most powerful console, Xbox One X, and innovated its groundbreaking processor and the Elite controller, the same team that engineered the world-class compatibility of today's Xbox One consoles, the same team that set the bar for live gaming services with Xbox Live, this same team set out on a new mission: to create the future of gaming for you.
When we think about the future of gaming, it's not just PC, it's not just console, it's not just mobile, it's really all of the above.
Xbox is all about choice. We're investing in technology all throughout the game stack.
The games you want with the people you want on the devices that you want.
And for us, that starts with our next generation console. We don't want to build just another console. We truly want it to be transformative.
More immersion, more exploration, more detail.
How do we make it easier for people to get into the game, to stay in the game? great.
One of the things that gamers and developers are incredibly excited about is reducing load times.
I'm an RPG gamer, and so like loading screens are a thing.
You're sitting there in the fake elevator because you know that the game's loading in the background. That's just an elevator ride forever.
That's our goal with gaming, is that you don't have those pauses.
This generation is going to be a bigger leap than any generation we've done before.
At the heart of our next generation console is our custom design processor, leveraging the latest Zen 2 and Navi technology from our partners at AMD. From a pure processing perspective, this is 4 times more powerful than the Xbox One X. We're leveraging high bandwidth GDDR6 to ensure that we're getting the best performance possible.
It's going to usher in resolution and frame rates that we've never seen before. Like, never seen before.
We're looking at frame rates up to 120 frames per second.
8K capability.
Variable refresh rate.
Next gen ray tracing. It's real time because it's hardware accelerated for the first time ever.
What I'm personally most excited about is the SSD.
We've created a new generation of SSDs. We're actually using the SSD as virtual RAM.
We're seeing more than 40 times performance increases over the current generation.
The combination of the SoC and the solid-state drive are really what gives you a totally new experience.
Now we can take all of that power and apply it back into the scene, so we can actually generate more life in that world and bring it to the gamer in a seamless way.
So that then you're fully experiencing what the game developer wants you to experience.
When you can move through worlds without waiting for screens to load, that speed, that performance is what the next generation is about.
This is the most immersive console experience ever.
What we really want to do is give developers the power to build the game they've always envisioned.
We have hundreds of people across both our first-party studios as well as our third-party studios working on those next-generation experiences today.
There's an amazing commitment to content at Xbox Game Studios. There's 13 studios, 7 in the last year. That's a big family.
At 343, for us, it's always about more seamless worlds. With the next generation, we can bring the world to life in a way we've never experienced Halo before.
We're delivering 4 generations of content better than you've ever seen them before.
This console is especially awesome for Game Pass members. With the faster load times, you're going to be able to experience all the games within just a snap of your fingers.
We're giving gamers the option to connect across devices and across platforms in a way that we never were able to before.
This isn't just a console launch. This is about the future of gaming.
Your games, your achievements, your progression, your accessories, your console gaming experience with Xbox, it all comes forward with Scarlett. It eats monsters for breakfast.
Alright, so after you guys watch the clip, as you can see, it's going to come out in holiday of 2020, which is next year. It's most likely be next year, November 2020. I'm pretty sure once PlayStation launch, they're probably going to talk about theirs in the next couple days on their conference. Theirs probably going to release around the same time, because you know how Xbox and PlayStation do. And the interesting thing is, which is going to be great, and they also showed a trailer of the new Halo Infinite. Looks great. They didn't really show any gameplay, but trailer looks great. Looks really awesome. That's going to launch with the new console, and I'm pretty sure they're probably going to show that. They didn't show the actual console, as you can see. I'm pretty sure they're going to show the actual console during E3 of next year, which most likely they will, and see how it looks. But back to the Halo. Halo's going to launch with it. Looks great. I haven't really been into Halo in a while. The last Halo game I played was probably Halo 5. I think I played Halo 5. That was the last one I think I played. I really haven't been into Halo like that. I enjoyed the first Halo, the second Halo. I didn't really enjoy 3 or 4. 5 was okay. And then I'm not even going to get into the Halo Reach and all that. But Halo Wars were garbage. But this video is already going to be long enough. But anyway, guys, that's just my short coverage of E3. There's so much more that happened. I'm just touching on everything that's important to me, that I'm super excited for. But anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. Subscribing if you did. Liking and sharing if you did. If not, no, whatever. Just thanks for watching anyway. But I'll catch you guys in the next video. I am out. Peace.
And I heard him say, like Adam said, nothing's ever promised them all today. Gotta make a way, gotta seize the moment that you're in now. You can stay back and get in now. Come win now, why lose it all? Cause the rich and famous still lose it, dog. Like